Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Business Lawyer Said. This is episode 14. And in this week's question, I got a good one, and I'm pulling up my handy dandy notebook. And it's what to do if someone has stolen my content. So if you are a content creator and you are putting things out on Al Gore's internet and you need to know how to protect your stuff or what to do if someone steals your stuff, keep watching this live. If you are a content creator and you know someone who can benefit from this, just be sure to share this video with them and they can get this valuable information. So there is that. So I have my handy dandy notebook. So again, welcome to the Business Lawyer Said. This is episode 14. Let me say that with confidence. And this is the Q&A series where I answer your business law questions. And if you have a question that you want me to answer in a future episode, please be sure to send me a DM, or you can email me at info@andersonlawfl.com. That's info@andersonlawfl.com. All right. So again, this week's question is, what do I do when I found out that someone is stealing my content? So if you are a creative in the United States of America, the federal, also known as the North American continent where we live and all those jazzy things, the federal government has given creatives 3 tools that they can use to protect their things. There are 3 tools that you can use to protect your creative content in the United States of America. Okay, first way, patents. What's a patent, Akrosha? So a patent is available to those who create an invention, technology, processes. So think of the toilet paper holder. Think of the iPhone, things of those natures. Inventions. It's an invention, okay, of some sort. That's a patent. Next up, you have trademarks. What's a trademark? Trademark is a source identifier for goods. Think logo, slogan, sound. We are farmers. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Trademark. It's a signature thing to where you identify where the goods or service is coming from. And then lastly, you have copyrights. Copyright is something that's affixed to a tangible media. Think book, magazine, photograph, music notes, something that's fixed, meaning it's permanently attached to some medium, paper, some sort. Think copyright. That's where you are with that. So I don't know what kind of content you created, or like what medium you used, so that way I can better give you advice as it relates to the tools. But here are the signature 3 questions that I give out. So I'm leaning more towards this format where I will give you 3 questions to consider for your particular question based upon what you've given me. And then this one, if it's what to do if someone has stolen my content. Number 1, have you protected your content? Have you taken advantage of the 3 federal tools, or at least one of the tools that I just mentioned a little while ago? If you did this, now this is where the money resides. If you did this, you can definitely leverage the tools of the federal government to your advantage, because if you've done that, then you can sue them. We can have a little bit of force and power. You can then go to federal court. It's beautiful. Make sure you take advantage of those federal tools. Now, question number 2 is, how long have they been stealing your content? Meaning, how long have you been aware of them actually utilizing your content? This is important because if you have known for a long time, and there may be others in the space who are using your stuff, you may be facing something called dilution. And meaning, if you don't protect your brand or your creative asset or whatever it is you have, if you don't protect it, meaning stop people from using it, putting them on notice, hey, that's my stuff, please stop, then the federal government, and they could use as a defense, is something called dilution, meaning that you're not protecting it, so you're diluting it. It doesn't have the same force or value as it once had. So keep that in mind. If you are a content creator, you have a duty to protect your stuff, and that duty can go away with something called dilution. All right. And then the last question that I want you to answer for me is, what do you do next, right? What do you do next? Of course, seriously, what do? I done found out these people done stole my stuff. What I do. You got to put them on notice, boo. You got to put them on notice. You got to tell them, hey, stop using my stuff, okay? Or I will sue you. And you have to have enough evaluation on your part to understand whether or not it's truly worth it for you to sue them, because you may come into a situation where you don't have the funds. You may come into a situation where going after them may actually create more hardship for you than what is really worth it. But you still gotta, it's a balancing act. And that's what I tell my clients. It's a balancing act. It's truly a balancing act. Is it really worth it for you to do this? Because you could be tarnishing your brand in the process, because some people can consider that bullying in the space. I mean, it's a whole lot of social will, moral ethics that you got to consider. And then lastly, just truly get with me. I'm an IP attorney. I've been doing this for a while. I've went against some major people. I've helped people get $250,000 settlements. For brand infringement. It's just so important that you do what you need to do. If you have some more questions, we can talk about it further. Now, I got a sub question that kind of attached to this that I also wanted to address is, what exactly should I protect? Especially if I'm a content creator and I'm creating courses and guides and workbooks and all those things. One of the things you should make sure you could protect is, of course, your business name, because that's the source identifier. And then, of course, if you have a content course that is going bananas and you have a signature framework, you need to also protect the course name, because that's a source identifier as well too. So if you want to have a brand audit and you want to make sure that you are protecting the things that you need to protect and kind of get a good idea of what that would cost you, just send me a DM or a message with the word audit, and I will send you the link to sign up to my email, because I have a signature VIP experience that is coming where I'm going to assist content creators, small business owners, especially women small business owners. You need to be paying attention to where you can sit down with me. We will go over your strategies for your business, your entity structure, your systems, your processes, and most importantly, we will go over your brand strategy to make sure you are protecting and get on track to protect the things that you need to protect for your business. But the only way you'll know about that is if you sign up for my email list, which the link is below somewhere. All right, so not to make this too long, this will conclude this week's edition of The Business Lawyer Said. This, again, is where I answer your business law questions, and I am available to help you. So if you have a question that you want me to answer for a future episode, please be sure to DM me, send me an email at info@andersonlawfl.com. And if you want to go ahead and take advantage of that audit that is coming up, please send me a message with the word audit so I can make sure I get you the right link and get more information about it. So with that being said, I hope everyone will have a good short week, as this is a holiday here in the United States. So again, have a great one. Talk to you later for episode 15.